next guest is one of the greatest running backs in NFL history. A 9-time Pro Bowler, a 4-time Super Bowl champion, and a Super Bowl MVP. He's also a member of the 1970s All-Decade team, and in 1990, he was inducted into the Professional Football Hall of Fame. Let's head to Pittsburgh and bring in Steelers legend Franco Harris. In just a bit, we'll get to what you're doing with United Way. But first, let's talk a little bit about your own team, the Pittsburgh Steelers. 5-8 this season, the second disappointing season in a row. Can you pinpoint what has gone wrong this season for the Steelers?
We're really not making the big plays when we need it. When we need the big play offensively or the big stop defensively, it's just not happening. A lot of times we find ourselves in the game at certain points, and then certain things happen, or a big stop or a big play doesn't happen offensively.
Have you been yelling at your TV a lot? Is that what happened to the voice?
Well, the first time I lost my voice this season was because I was at the Steelers game, and I did lose my voice. But this was just from coughing too much.
Franco, first of all, it's an honor to be speaking to you about the Steelers now. Ben Roethlisberger always gets asked about his relationship with offense coordinator Todd Haley. Listen to what he said earlier this week on his local radio spot in Pittsburgh, and we'll get your reaction afterwards.
They take one little blurb of a whole sentence and turn it, and it was not directed at Coach Haley like a go ask him. I don't know why we didn't do it. It was he's our coordinator. Go talk to him. If you want to have questions about play calling, go ask him about it. He's the guy that calls the plays. If you want to ask me something about no, I don't ask, and I'm calling it, then you can ask me. I don't have any issues with the way the game was called when he called it. When I called it, I thought it was a good game plan. I thought we executed well. We scored points. Would we have liked to score more? Yes. But there was in no way, shape, or form was that directed negatively at him. I have no issues with Coach Haley. I think that the offense has been as good as it's been in a long time.
Franco, is the media just trying to stir the pot? As we all know, we have to deal with the media. Or is there something really there between Ben and Todd Haley?
Well, I'm not really the one that's qualified to answer that, but I think Ben answered the question, and I thought he was very clear in his answers.
Hey, Thanksgiving night, a highlight that we've seen so many times the last couple of weeks with Antonio Brown, or with Jacoby Jones running down the sideline on that return. Do you think Mike Tomlin knew what he was doing at that point?
You know what? No, I don't. I really don't think he was. Mike is just not that kind of guy who would intentionally do something like that. So my answer is absolutely not.
Le'Veon Bell has looked outstanding at times this year. Obviously, he's dealt with some injuries. Is he the long-term answer as the running back for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
You know what? I hope so. He has quick feet. He runs well. He's smart the way he runs. I like it, so I'm very hopeful that he will be.
Steelers play the Bengals on Sunday night. Huge game for the Bengals, rivalry game for the Steelers. Tell us what you're going to be doing in addition to being an honorary captain. What are you doing with the United Way as part of that NFL homecoming?
Well, we'll be doing what we call homecoming. I was fortunate enough to be one of the few people that helped kick off the NFL United Way campaign in 1974, and it's the longest standing relationship between a charity and a sports league, 40 years. So we'll be celebrating the 40th anniversary this Sunday here in Pittsburgh. I am co-captains with Roger Staubach of the Dallas Cowboys, who's a great warrior and a great humanitarian. And so this weekend we'll be celebrating that great partnership of the NFL and the United Way organization that does so many great things in our local communities.
Franco was playing hurt on NFL AM this morning. We appreciate it. And tell us that you're not going to use your voice anymore today. You're You're done, right? You're just going to take it easy?
You know what? I'm going to take it easy the rest of the day, but nice being with you guys.
All right, Hall of Famer.
Franco.
Thank you.
Franco Harris, thank you very much. We appreciate your time here this morning. When we come back here.